In the beginning of the story, we are shown a man named Davis who was blind. Davis was returning to his home after finishing his work after many days. His home was on an island for which he had to go by water. To go home, he takes a boat. The captain of that boat was an old man named Bog, who had a good experience of driving a boat. Davis also had his dog Sink with him. On the other side on the island, we are shown Davis and #39, house where his sister was living with his two children Max and Aaron. Today, both the children were waiting patiently for their dad to come. Actually, Davis and #39 wife was not there because she had become a victim of cancer a few years ago. On the other hand, Bog asks Davis and quote, "Are your eyes bad since birth?" and quote. Davis tells him and quote, "No, this has happened due to a bomb blast. I was an army engineer in Afghanistan where we were sent to build a bridge," end quote. Both of them were talking when suddenly Bog gets a heart attack and he faints. Seeing this, Sink starts barking. Davis calls out to Bog, but on not getting any response, he somehow calls the captain. He goes to Bog and notices that Captain Bog has fainted, but his pulse is still running. The boat was moving ahead at its speed. Davis does not understand what to do now. He was thinking that the speed of the boat was so high that it collided with a rock. Davis and #39's sister had reached the shore with both her children, but even after a long time when Davis did not come, she gets worried and calls the police. There we are shown Davis, who regains consciousness after a long time and finds out that his boat has collided with the shore. Luckily, all three were safe. Now slowly it becomes night, and the police also arrives. Davis and #39's sister tells the officer that my brother is blind. He cannot see. His phone is also not reachable. Please find him quickly. The police officer says that we are running a rescue operation and they will be found soon. There we are shown Davis, who is very worried. He tries to call again and again, but does not get network. He also tries to contact the radio installed on the boat, but that too is of no use. Here the officer Adam comes to Davis and #39 house and tells his sister that due to the weather being very bad we cannot send the helicopter. We will start the rescue operation as soon as it is morning. Now in the morning Davis searches for food here and there and he gets some food items from the boat, along with torch and flare gun. There we are shown Davis and #39 children who were very sad due to the loss of their father. They were not able to understand whether their father was alive or not. Here Davis tells Sinek that Captain Bog is still alive. We will have to find help for him ourselves. Maybe he does not have much time left. I know that you will definitely help me in this journey. On hearing this, Sinek started guiding Davis and taking him forward through the jungle. There the police officer tells Davis and #39 sister that we have started the rescue operation, but till now, no news of Davis has been received. On hearing this, Davis and #39 sister gets worried. It was natural for anyone to be worried for Davis, because everyone knew that Davis cannot see. There Davis was moving forward in the jungle when suddenly he fell into a ditch, but luckily he survived. He was safe and sound. Now it becomes night. Davis, who was sitting with Sinek at a place, hears the sound of dangerous animals. He says to Sinek, "You know I Don and #39 like camping in the jungle at all, whereas my son likes camping a lot." Sometimes he feels that he must have been a survival expert in his previous life. Now in the morning the police officers find that boat, but Davis is nowhere to be seen. On the other hand, Davis comes to the bank of the river while searching for the way and accidentally falls in the water. He is able to reach the bank with great difficulty, but he was very wet, due to which he was feeling cold. Now to warm himself, Davis collects wood and dry grass from the forest and lights a fire with the help of a flare gun. In this way he saves himself and Sinek from the cold. Here Adam comes to Davis and #39 sister and tells her that we have found that boat. Actually the captain of the boat had a heart attack, but now he is fine. But we did not find your brother and his dog. At night, Max tells his aunt that Dad should have been found by now. Davis and #39 anger is on this. Sister says that police officers are trying their best to find Davis, but Max says that they have helicopters and search dogs. Still, why is it taking them so much time? Saying this, he leaves his food and goes to his room. Next morning Max packs his bag because now he himself wanted to find his dad. He asks his sister Erin to come with him. Erin says that you have gone mad. Auntie will not let us go. Max says that is why I have left a note for them. I have already lost Mum, and now I Don and #39 want to lose Dad. Hearing this, Erin also agrees to go with Max. Then both of them leave for the forest. When Davis and #39 sister gets Max and #39 note, she gets very worried. But by then it was too late. Both of them had gone far ahead in the forest. On the other hand, Davis was moving ahead with Sinak through the mountains, when Sinak starts barking loudly. Actually, there was a deep ditch between those stones which he wanted to tell Davis about. In time, Davis understands Sinak and #39, words and crosses that ditch safely. On the other hand, Davis and #39, sister tells the police. She goes and gives the news that Max and Aaron have left for the jungle to search for their dad. That jungle is very dangerous, and I am very worried about them, and this was true too. There in the jungle, Davis and Sinak encounter a jaguar, whose sound alerts Davis, and both of them get very scared. Davis does not understand how to deal with this jaguar, but since Davis had a flare gun, he takes out the flare gun in time and shoots it. Although the target does not hit the jaguar, but on hearing the sound of that gun, the jaguar runs away from there and both feel relieved. There we are shown the police officer who tells Davis and #39's sister about his new plan, because now they had to find not only Davis, but also her 2 children. There in the jungle, we are shown both the children of Davis, who were continuously going inside the jungle searching for their dad, but both of them did not have a proper idea of the way through the jungle. Here Aaron says, "How will we find Dad?" Max tells Aaron that first we will set up camp, then we will find the way ahead with the map I have. Now both of them set up camp at night, and they also get an idea of the way ahead. In the morning, the police officer comes to the jungle with his team, and orders everyone to go to different parts of the forest, and search for both the children and Davis. Davis and #39's sister was also with them. Then it starts raining heavily in the jungle. Here, Max and Aaron move forward continuously in this rain. After going some distance, they see that there is a river ahead which they had to cross. Max gives his bag to Aaron and says that as soon as I cross it, you give me this bag. But as soon as Max goes to it, as soon as Aaron gives the bag, that bag falls into the river and flows away, far away. Seeing this, Max shouts at Aaron and says that it had all the things we needed. Now, how will we survive in the jungle? Seeing his brother so angry, Aaron starts crying. Seeing his sister crying, Max apologizes to her and both move forward. There we are shown Davis, who was tired of walking continuously in the jungle. But then he hears the sound of a helicopter. Davis quickly puts his flare. He takes out the gun, but there was no bullet in the flare gun. Seeing this, Davis starts shouting loudly, "Someone please help me." But it is of no use because the helicopter people could not hear Davis and #39 voice from such a distance. On the other hand, we are shown Davis and #39 sister and that police officer, who were searching for the 3 in the forest. But then some wild wolves notice them, and one of them attacks the police officer as soon as he gets the chance. Then Davis and #39 sister picks up a piece of wood lying nearby and attacks that wolf, due to which that wolf runs away from there, and the police officer and #39's life is saved. Although that police officer was badly injured, but still he continues the rescue mission. Max and Aaron were very hungry. Then Max sees a lot of fish in the river. Now an idea comes to his mind. He takes out a zipper from his clothes and makes a fishing hook out of it. Finally, he catches some fish with the help of that fishing hook. Then he collects wood and rubs 2 pieces of wood together to light a fire. After this, both of them catch those fish. Here we are shown Davis, who was descending from a slope with his dog, when by mistake his foot twists and he starts falling down. During this, his foot gets stuck in a thick wood, and now he is unable to get it out even if he wants to. Seeing Davis stuck like this, Sinak barks a lot, but he could not do anything more than this. Then Davis hears the sound of a helicopter again. On hearing the sound, Davis quickly takes out the mirror which he had taken out from his phone. He tries to signal the helicopter with that mirror, but the forest was very dense, so the helicopter people are unable to see Davis and #39's signal. On the other hand, the police find Max and Aaron and #39's bag, seeing which Davis and #39's sister starts crying. Adam says that maybe the bag must have fallen while crossing the river. Davis and #39's sister says that it means they have neither water nor food, but then Adam says that Max and #39's map and compass are not in this bag, which means that he must be moving on the right path. We will find them. On the other hand, Davis, who had lost courage, tells Sinak that now you will have to find and bring help. Saying this, he unties Sinak and #39's rope. He gives his help and leaves from there to find help. On the other hand, Max and Aaron were continuously moving ahead when they see Sinak on the way. Sinak also starts barking loudly after seeing them. Now both of them understand that if Sinak is here, then their dad must also be nearby. Sinak starts running from there. Both of them also follow him, and finally reach their dad. Both of them hug their dad as soon as they see him. Davis also becomes very happy after seeing both his children. Davis asks both his children, "What are you both doing here?" Max says, "We both came to find you," but Davis says, "I cannot go from here because my leg is stuck." Max and Aaron try very hard to lift that wood, but that wood was very heavy, and both of them are not able to move it. Then Max cuts a big wood from the forest and along with Aaron puts that wood under the big wood and applies force, due to which Davis and #39's leg comes out. Davis says, "I was thinking that today would be my last day, but you both did a great job." Then he asks both of them about the captain of the board. I ask. Aaron tells her dad that he has been found alive and is currently in the hospital. Hearing this news, Davis relaxes a bit. Now all three spend the night in the forest. Next morning, all three move forward from there. On the other hand, Davis and #39, sister reaches Adam and asks if they found anything about him. Adam says, "Not yet, but today our team will search in a new place." While moving ahead in the forest, all three had to cross a river, but Davis was afraid to cross the river, but Max and Aaron helped their dad cross the river. After walking a little further, they hear the sound of a helicopter. Davis quickly takes out a mirror and hands it over to Max and says, "Give a signal to the helicopter quickly with this." Max gives the signal, but it is of no use because that helicopter had left from there by then. Seeing this, these people become very sad. On the other hand, Adam tells Davis and #39's sister that we have received news from a local pilot that he has seen something shining in the middle of the forest, but they did not have the fuel to go there, so they came back. Davis and #39's sister becomes very happy after hearing this news, and she says, "I am sure that they must be the same people." Now that police officer, along with Davis and #39 sister and his team leaves for them. After reaching there, they try very hard to find those three, but they do not find those three. Now that police officer blows a horn. On hearing the sound of the horn, Sinek runs fast towards that direction. Along with him, Davis and his two children also follow that voice. And finally, Davis and #39 sister sees these three. Davis and #39 sister hugs both the children, because she was very worried for them. When she sees Davis, she hugs him and starts crying because she felt that she would lose her brother. Davis thanks them all and now they sit in the helicopter and leave for their home. So friends, this story ends here. I hope you liked this story. Like, stay to video and subscribe to the channel and tell in the comment that on which movie you want the next story. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.